So I just went into the Dollar Tree, and on the front door it says, "We're hiring and get paid that day." How do you like that? So that means that maybe that's another option for businesses to try to get people to go to work because they know when the gas is going crazy like this. It's like, most people don't keep a lot of money around. They're paying their bills or spending it. And, uh, you know, it's like tomorrow comes and you don't have gas in your car to go to work. So they probably give you like a little credit card thing, and then you get paid by the day. I do know that the local unemployment office, uh, that they have jobs you can call in every day. I've known people that do that, and you can call in on the days you feel like working, and uh, they pay these people by like 10 o'clock at night on a card. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. So maybe a lot of businesses will be taking that option now, because they don't want to pay like more wages, seeing that's still a problem. I mean, gas is like $7 a gallon in California, and here it varies upon the city and which block you're in, because it's like every gas station's a different price. And so, like when I was in Destin the other day, like all the gas was like $5 a gallon, and then you go over to Fort Walton, and most all the gas is like 4.49. That's a huge, huge difference in fuel price. Um, and like up here, I'm up in Niceville, Blue Water Bay area, Eglin Air Force Base right now, this minute. And the Walmart gas is 4.59 today. And but I mean, it's just changing like daily, like morning and night. I talked to a girl at Tom Thumb, and she said they're supposed to keep in competition to keep it lower than Sefco. And see, Sefco, I was told that Sefco intentionally uh, builds gas stations next to a Tom Thumb so they can sell their gas at a lower price. So I guess Tom Thumb's onto it, and now they're supposed to go do that. I do know that Dodge's manager, my daughter worked over there or still works there, I don't know. The Dodge's manager, uh, she told me that she was supposed to drive around to every single gas station in the area with a clipboard and write down the prices. They couldn't call or anything, they just write it down. And then they had to go back to the store and they had to have a lower price than like everybody. Now I wonder if that includes Sam's Club, because Sam's Club is usually always the lowest. Like I went by there the other day and their gas was like 4.11, and everybody else was like, 4.49, 4.59, 4.69. So I don't know. Yeah. So that does make it interesting. They're trying to keep from having to raise the payroll because they have to pay people more to come to work so they can afford gas. So instead of really doing that, then they're just going to take this other option of we'll pay you by the day. And especially, that's kind of cool because if they keep calling you and you don't want to work, it's your day off and all that, and you don't answer the phone and all that kind of thing going on. I'm not answering the phone. Actually, it's a much clearer thought because if they call you, you go, hey, it's money ringing, I'll get paid today if I go in. Whether it be an hour or a whole shift or double or whatever. So, and it'd probably be easier to get people to come to work when you're shorthanded. Another joker doesn't show up for whatever reason. This place up here on the hill, I used this car wash years ago when I used to come here running costumes. And it's been just sitting for years on the right here. And now it has a sign for vintage sign and light, which I imagine that's for like antique signs and lights. Now, I don't know if that will do that great right now. Or maybe they're doing used signs and marquees and stuff. Or maybe it's an older gentleman that does signs. Who knows? But somebody is now going to open a business there. After all these years that has just sat there. And like I say, years ago, I had used that car wash up on the hill a few times. And I liked that car wash. And it just got vandalized, and then they just didn't fix it anymore, and it just sat. And it became a parking lot for the little restaurant next door. And now it's all like overgrown, coming through the concrete and stuff. So somebody, I guess, is going to start a business there, which is great because that property's just sat there forever, doing nothing. And the nice part about it is it won't flood because it's up on a hill. How you like that? The way these people drive. I'm rolling 55 right now. Watch this. There's Utah. This great mountain bike. And that truck. You just go right ahead. That ticket's waiting on you. There's actually been a lot of law enforcement out on the roads lately. There was a bunch last night. And so I guess they're hopping to it, writing those tickets. They keep hiring more and more sheriffs, so they're just getting really staffed up now. I had come through here the other night, and two trucks were right on my tail, was speeding away and stuff. And it was 35 miles an hour. It's like, are you stupid? It looked like two big moving trucks running together. Don't worry, it'll get hotter. It's really getting smoking out. We're getting close to the hottest time of the year. It's July and August, where you can literally go to the beach, get in the water, and it's like a jacuzzi. Yep. No cold ocean here for July and August. And the place is slammed with tourists right now. It goes on for like 4 months because they come down in shifts from all different states because all the colleges and schools break at different times. But it's still a nightmare. are an evil. A lot of them. They can't come to a nice place and have a nice time. They just gotta be evil. And it's like, hey, you're a guest here. Be nice. How do you go on vacation and not be happy? Be nice. Oh, I'm tired. You got sorted out a little bit of sleep, but anyway. Oh my gosh, you got people here that are driving the tree speed limit in here. Man, I can't believe it. Usually they just screaming through here. There goes one. That's like the Carolinas. Doo-dee-doo. It's a lovely day in the neighborhood. Dun, 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 dun. Wow, that old Subaru truck thing. There's a lot of people over there. Still didn't get tired yet. It's problematic. Like it would soon. So I've been watching a little bit of this girl called Nurse Flipper on YouTube. And it's kind of interesting. She has this really ratchet ear, man. Well, you start using ethanol and stuff to zero the color out of your hair, and then you putting another dye in on top of it, and you're doing all this double and triple processing, just fry that hair to the bone because you don't know what you're doing. I've lost this hairdresser for years, and that is not the way you do hair. But she's interesting. What's really interesting is, it goes back to that old saying that Jewish piano doesn't lie. Um, So it makes you wonder because she shows a lot of her figures and stuff that are on her eBay. And I looked at a vlog of hers the other day, and she had done like 57K in 3 months on eBay. 57K. Amazing. Years ago, I was doing 5K a week on Amazon and eBay, you know, I designed my e-cigs and all that, you know. But that was, you know, after about a year in, man, it just kind of was problematic. They started trying to put laws in and make it illegal and all kinds of stuff. I was one of the first ones in to be approved by the government, but it still was still problematic. And I was just getting ready to put my stuff into like Walmart stores and stuff like that. But yeah, and I got kind of scared of it because I didn't push too hard because I thought, you know, what if it really is dangerous? You know, and I knew my stuff really wasn't, but I didn't want to get caught in a grab bag thing and then, you know, go into a bunch of legalities over it. But it was really problematic because they were putting everybody off the internet for selling them. And mostly because you don't really have a way to card them to make sure they're of age. And so a lot of kids were getting a hold of them because they want to sit around and blow smoke circles and crap. And here we are trying to run a good, honest business, get people off cigarettes, you know, improve their health, lengthen their life, hopefully. You know, now the next fear is everybody's kids are going to be ordering this stuff on the internet with mom's account or whatever, and you know, pain in the butt. So I was making bank, and I mean, I was the queen. I also sold porcelain figurines, and I was making bank on those, and they were used. And I had thousands and thousands and thousands of those a friend of mine gave me. Because I said, you know, what are you going to do with them? And he goes, well, I'm throwing them in my lake. I just wish they were gone. I said, how much you want for them? I said, you can have them. Come get them every day, 7 days a week, anytime you want. Just come on. I used to go get trucks off the car lot and go fill them, thousands of these suckers. And I was there constantly because I thought I better get them all before he changes his mind or somebody else gets them. And I was selling them hand over fist, man. And I was doing a heck of a business. But eBay has changed so much. It's really one of two things. It's either really super big and there's a ton of sellers on there, but now they're trying to computerize it and screw people around. Like, I mean, you literally have to list every day just to, uh, you know, make your shop seen. Because otherwise, if you list like 20 things and just sit there, it's just going to be hidden from the world because eBay figures you're not working hard enough at it. But if you'll go and list every day, it's like they turn your store on. It's really strange. And of course, I list every day. I mean, I'm doing 12, 14 hours a day every day, listing on the internet on my sites. I still have to duplicate Showgirl and then go through all that stuff and then try to list on a new site. I've got to build a new site because the framework that is built on is so far expired, and it's a shame because I really could work it well. So I can't go in there and change anything, delete anything, or anything like that. So it's stuck, and I'm still paying on it every month, like $20. Terrible waste of money, but it still registers my business name. So you know, I cut it loose, I could lose my business name. But oh, it looks like they're doing a car wash today at Sam's Club. Car wash. Yep. Well, everybody's in line over at Sam's. I should have paid attention to how much it was. there's a big tanker there filling them up. Wow. So, it's about that time. I got a lot of work done today. So I'm taking the stuff and going through all the stuff that's on the Etsy and trying to get it listed, relisted on another site. And oh my gosh, it just takes forever. There's so much on there. But it'll save me some time. I mean, I can't send it over there. I'd have to literally, pull up the pictures, rewrite the ads, and all that stuff. It takes a little time, but I got to get all that stuff up so I don't have to go through that again. Because I got a whole bunch of other stuff to list. And, if they can't see it, they can't buy it. You know what I mean? Here we go. I got a Mustang Sally. Slow this devil down. So that ATV store went out. It changes all the time. It was a Trump store, then it was like some other kind of store, like kids' toys, and then it was ATVs for the longest time. Be interesting to see what they come up with next. I wonder if it's all the same company or the same owner that owns it, or how that goes, because they change it all the time. It's a good location, right on the corner, buddy. Busy street. Well, I hope you guys have a great day. And I'll see you in the next one. I love you. Do something kind for a stranger.